Dreamscape presents Buttons and Shadows by Penelope Sky. Narrated by Ferraiuolo and Ramona Master. 1. Bones. Vanessa's pregnant belly had gotten so big that it limited our positions during lovemaking. She was almost finished with her 7th month, and her distended stomach became rounder and rounder. My son was going to be a big boy, judging by the way he constantly needed more room in her tiny body. Now I liked to stand at the side of the bed with her ass hanging over the edge. I cradled her legs in my arms and thrust inside her, careful not to hit her stomach. She was getting uncomfortable in her pregnancy, her back and feet hurting, so I did all the work. Not that I minded. She held on to my wrists as I gently thrust inside her, moving my big dick through her tightness. Despite her dull aches and pains, she was still just as aroused by me as ever. I watched her come for me, finding pleasure for a moment before she returned to her constant discomfort. She dug her nails into my skin and whispered my name over and over, full of my cock, my baby, and my love. I came as she ended, filling her pussy with my seed. I didn't know how I would feel about her pregnancy before she became pregnant, but now I knew it was another thing that turned me on. Seeing that belly every day got me aroused in a way nothing else ever had. I loved watching her waddle around the house, my son growing stronger inside her every day. When he was born, it would be time for me to be a father. But until that moment, I was just a husband obsessed with my knocked-up wife. I pulled out of her, then kissed her belly, smothering every curve with my lips. She was as petite as she ever was, making her belly look even bigger. I trailed my lips up her body, then kissed her mouth. "I love you, baby." She ran her hands up my chest. "I love you too, husband." I kissed the corner of her mouth before I pulled away. It was nighttime and all the lights were off in the house. After Bosco stopped by last week, I was a little more paranoid than I had been before, but he hadn't shown up again. He didn't seem to be a threat, but now that I had a pregnant wife, even a hint of a threat was too much for me. I went downstairs and checked on the rest of the house one more time, including the infrared cameras that filmed throughout the night, before I came back to bed. Vanessa was under the sheets with her head against...
Sample complete. Ready to continue?